Hello and welcome to the Blobber Plays Summon Night, a game suggested by channel friend Brelix. We have some explicit instructions for how to play. The demon guy on the cover, top right, we're supposed to get them. And the explicit instructions for that from the wiki say, to gain him as your summon, reply with the second option to the first question and the first for the next two. Because supposedly that guy is the most interesting of the friendo monster things to get. So that's the one we'll be going for. If you consider that cheating, then yeah, it probably is in a way. But it's cheating for the sake of optimizing our fun, so... Boop. How had I heard of this? I'd heard of this because of the, because of Brelix's game dev stream, where he discussed monster taming and pet games, which I've watched like 4 or 5 times now. I've watched that stream. I really liked that stream. Anyway. Okay, so this is, are we a boy or a girl? Are we that person, or are we this girl? We are boy. May? Huh? Cup? Wake up? With who? Are you even listening to me? Wake up! Huh? Oh, it's just Mom. I've tried to get you out of bed 7 times this morning. Are you going for a new record? The opening ceremony is today. Hail, Milesaic. Remember, now get down here. That's today. Oh. I have to get ready. Well, in a couple of hours. You mean in a couple of seconds? What's that? Exclamation mark. Mum, what's going on? Are you okay? Oh wow, we're surprisingly big. We are huge for a Game Boy Advance sprite. Okay, no, there's nothing to interact with in our room. Let's go downstairs. What's happening to Mum? Mum, what happened? Hello? What are you talking about? Huh? It wasn't you that screamed? Of course it was. I was just making sure you were awake. Don't do that! I thought you were hurt, or worse. Ah! Okay, it's been pretty adorable so far. Well, that's an interesting way to come down the stairs now, isn't it? I think I broke my nose. That did look like it hurt. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Just a little embarrassed is all. How could you forget where the stairs are in your own house? Are you trying to make me worry about you? It's working. Of course I didn't forget. I am fine. Oh, I'm not so sure. Do you know where you are and what's your name? You're kidding, right? I'm not kidding. I'm making sure you're alright. Tell me your name. Alright, I'll tell you. Clairou. Can we delete the Clairou bit? We can. We can be Blobber. My name's Blobber. Happy now? Next question. What is your so these are presumably the 3 things that we have to answer to get the demon friend. Okay. Reply with the second option to the first question. Why is Mum asking me these silly questions? That fall must have looked worse than it felt. I worked for a craft night. And what do you do? Oh, no, it isn't actually asking me questions. I'm his apprentice. The game bamboozled me. What does this craft knight do? He forges different types of metal, and he's teaching me to forge weapons. Satisfied? No, not yet. What is my name? You're amorous. What? That's not my name. Stop fooling around. I'm just kidding. You're fine. Of course I am. It sounded like an earthquake when you fell down the stairs. I thought the house was about to collapse. Yeah, there have been a lot of those lately. I wonder why. Don't you remember what's happening today? Of course I do. Today is the opening ceremony of the tournament that decides the new Craft Lord. The Craft Lord becomes a knight of Whiston, the legendary city of swords, and is given the honoured task of guarding Parista, the sacred spirit of the Holy Sword. I never thought that I'd be chosen to participate in the tournament. It almost feels like a dream. But now that I've been picked, I'm gonna win the tournament, just like Dad. But I'll never win if I don't leave. Right now. Hold on. Take this with you. What's this, a good luck charm? It looks kind of old. It's your father's lucky charm. I made it to protect him. You did? He took it with him wherever he went, until one day... 3 years ago. Perhaps he left it here on purpose. Mom, your training is about to become much more difficult. You have many arduous battles ahead of you. The charm will help you. Your father was never injured while he carried it with him. Boop. Thanks, Mom. Father's charm received. You'd better go. You don't want to miss it. Good luck. You can count on me. Okay. Oh, wow! Oh no, I just happened to move at the same time as Mum. I thought Mum was tracking us with her head, but she doesn't actually track us with her head. Doesn't seem like there's anything that we can interact with or yoink in our house. You have the entrance ticket, don't you? You won't be able to enter the tournament without it. Oh, I forgot all about it. It should be in my dresser. Do you mean these boxes? This thing. This is my entrance ticket. I can't get into Central Tower without it. Don't forget your water scooter. You'll never reach the tournament in time if you have to swim there. Is this thing the water scooter? Yes. The Central Tower. It's in the heart of the city, but I've never been inside. I wonder what it looks like. Welcome to the Silver Guild, fair citizen of Whiston. Oh, it's you, Blobber. The tournament starts today, doesn't it? Do your best, make us proud. The Central Tower. I'm starting to get nervous. Blobber, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? You're gonna be late. Good morning. Who are you again? Who are you again? Do I know you? What are you talking about? How could you forget Bron? Oh, hello, Master. Are you feeling alright? You're acting like your brain fell out of your head. And you're cutting it a little too close, aren't you? I'm sorry, I'll hurry up. Your father was a slowpoke too, was he? Indeed, never made it anywhere on time. Slower than a turtle going uphill, he was. But why are you listening to me jibber-jabber when you should be running on to the ceremony? You're right, I'm on my way. Hey, I'm heading back to the guild. Come and find me after the ceremony. You better win, because I don't work with second-class apprentices. Second-class apprentices? He isn't exactly filling me with confidence. Anyway, I'll head to the Silver Guild right after the ceremony. I've been there so much lately, it almost feels like a second home. Hello, what do you say? The Central Tower is at the end of this path, but you know that. You'd better get to the opening ceremony. I'd be surprised if it hasn't already started. Hello. Hello, and we're blushing? Wow, she's beautiful. You're excited, aren't you? Hmm? What? Okay. The entrance to the labyrinth is past the large workshop, but you can't go here yet. Damn, if fighting skills were all that mattered, I could have become a craft lord in my sleep. Can we pick this giant sword out of the stone? Can we King Arthur? Okay, it's save. Sure, why not? We cannot King Arthur. But at least we've learned how the save mechanic works. The opening ceremony is about to begin on the 2nd floor. Okay, so use the stairs, but the stairs work the other way around. You're participating in the tournament, aren't you? The opening ceremony is in the hall just ahead. I'm sorry, but you can't go upstairs. Entrance ticket, please. You're Blobber, right? The opening ceremony is taking place in this hall. Please go ahead. There are a lot of people here. I'm kind of stuck. What do you want? Hey you, who's your guardian beast? Okay, so maybe these are the questions? What's a guardian beast? A guardian beast is a creature that acts as your assistant to help forge weapons. And then we're supposed to answer the first option for the next two. I don't have one. Everyone in the tournament will use a weapon that was made with the help of a beast. You'll never survive if you don't have one. Welcome to the opening ceremony. There's lots of craft lords. The 3 masters have deigned to address you. You'd be wise to heed their words. Welcome, apprentices. Welcome, children of the craft knights who defend the City of Swords. Today begins the tournament in which the skills you have learnt will be tested. It was 3 years ago. I'm slightly worried that there was no third question there, so maybe it was the question from the previous guy and then those 2 questions. It was 3 years ago that we lost Shintetsu, our strongest and most respected craft lord. Dad, it's been 3 years since I last saw him. I've got to snap out of it and pay attention. And Shintetsu's loss was followed by the disappearance of Tyram, the craft lord of Crystal. We need to find a replacement to join the other craft lords of Wiston as the guardians and protectors of Parista, the spirit that dwells within the Holy Sword, a position that has been prepared for one of the apprentices in this chamber, and we will determine which of you standing before us is worthy. The majority of you lack the skill to be a worthy apprentice, let alone a craft lord, but all of you possess the gift of youth, and a few of you, the potential that comes with it. Savage! We must harness that potential to protect Wiston. We must do whatever is needed to fortify the city. I should think a craft lord would know better than to have such a flawed opinion. Is this our rival? How does he explain all the adults in the city who cannot craft a decent weapon? Who's that? I don't know if they're talented, but he doesn't lack confidence. The next craft lord should be strong and beautiful like me. Not to mention humble. That girl is almost as full of herself as the boy was. Hey, look at all these worrywarts. I am guaranteed to win the tournament. How the hell did that little kid get in here? They must be stronger than they look. Oh well, I can't be nervous. I have to keep my promise and win the tournament. To test your skills and see which of you is worthy, you are allowed to fight only with weapons that you have crafted yourself. The battle is won when your opponent yields or when their weapon breaks. That sounds easy enough. I know I can craft a weapon strong enough to see me through. I'll prove to everyone that in Wiston that I'm worthy of being the next craft lord. We will allow your masters to aid you in the forging of weapons. We will allow you to receive assistance during your battles, but only one partner is allowed to accompany you into combat. A partner? I bet he's referring to our legally not Pokemon friends. I wonder how many of these people have one. All of you are hereby granted passage into the dungeon of the Central Tower. There you may collect materials with which to craft your weapons. The person who possesses the keys to the dungeon will bring one to each of you later on. The dungeon of the Central Tower leads to the Shrine of Parista. I've heard stories of summon creatures that were summoned to protect Parista, and that no longer listen to their masters. There are many dangers in this dungeon. placed there to ensure... Not ensure, insure the safety of the Great Parista. These dangers will not be lessened or removed for you. You'll have to confront them and overcome them on your own. If you cannot defend yourself, you are not worthy of being in the tournament. As for you, who will fight in each round of the tournament, your opponents will be announced by the central tower before the start of each battle. So we won't know who we're fighting until the last minute? That seems like a strange way to arrange the tournament. And you must always remember the Craft Knight's code. A sword is not strength, a sword is not skill, a sword is not fellowship. Let the code guide your efforts, they will be rewarded. Friendships will be forged in the heat of battle. The real sword was the friendship we made along the way. When your skill is sharpest and your weapon deadliest, you will be your own master. I hope that one of you will become our equal and join us as a craft lord. That is all. The ceremony is complete. Okay, I'm me again. Can we go into the dungeon now? No. Can we go visit our master? Also, there are people over here that we haven't talked to. Hello, old man. I wish I was young enough to remember, or to enter the tournament, or to even remember my own name. Poor old man. Now I understand why Wystan is the City of Swords. This place is simply teeming with craft knights. Master Curran is beautiful and strong. I want to be just like her when I grow up. I'm gonna be a craft knight. Wystan is located atop a huge tower on the sea, so why hasn't it sunk or floated away yet? It's turtles all the way down. Okay, yep, there's no longer a blockage here. Master Bronn is waiting for you. Ah, there you are. And you're late, again. I'm sorry, Master. Your apology is accepted. Let's talk about the tournament. Sure thing. Do you have the skill and confidence to win the tournament? I meant to answer first again. Of course. I'm guaranteed to win the tournament and make you proud. I admire your confidence. Your father was a great man and he earned the respect of everyone in the city, but you can't expect to win just because you're his kin. What do you mean? I'm going to be blunt. You don't have the skill or brains to win this tournament. You don't even have the skill to win your first battle. Yeah, it could be that these are the questions. The wiki is... The wiki needs to do a much better job. Thanks for your brutal honesty, Master, I think. But you don't have to worry, because I'm going to tell you how to take the tournament. Is that so? But I've never crafted a weapon on my own. I've only helped you to make them. Don't you think it would be in the tournament if you... Do you think you would be in the tournament if you couldn't forge a weapon on your own? Also, you should remember that I've got other apprentices in the tournament too, and I'm not going to play favourites. Yes, Master. Alright then. Follow me to my room. I've got something special for you. I'll be watching your matches. Good luck. Master, is that... That's right. He's a summoner. I brought him to Wystan for one purpose. He's going to summon the guardian beast that will become your partner. And I've got to help him get ready. Alright. I'm going to have a guardian beast at my side. Am I worthy of this? And is it even necessary? Why are you so surprised? Do you think you could win the tournament all by yourself? Well, I'm just not sure if a guardian beast is something I should have. I was taught that only a skilled craft knight should possess one. The only way you're going to win is if you stop playing by the rules. Take a guardian beast. You're gonna need it. Yes, Master. Do what you came here to do, Summoner. Alright, tell me. What do you think of Shintetsu? I'm not sure how to answer. I've never really thought about it. Okay, this also feels like it might be the questions, so it was... Second, I want to know more. Everyone says... My dad was a great man, but I don't remember him much. I really hope these are the questions. That's why I want to know more about him, so that I can be more like him. And so I can become a craft lord. Bron, it seems that Shintetsu's child was well raised. Of course, Summoner, this child was raised by Amorous. The bond between parent and children are special. What do you mean? Your mother was the best teacher you could have had. She taught you how to survive and thrive. Okay, she's a little bit overprotective. Reply with the first option to the next two questions. Mum didn't scold me much when I was a kid, but when she did, she didn't hold back, and boy was she strict. Which answer gets us a Zigzagoon? I don't think there is a Zigzagoon. There's little frog thing, and there's like little fairy robot girl, and there's Oni guy. Remember that Amorous has had to be both a mother and a father. She had to discipline you as your father would have. Not all mothers threaten their children with spankings. Only the smart ones. And now it's time to get your guardian beast. Not quite yet, I have another question. Did you grow up preferring the strictness of Shintetsu or the kindness of Amorous? The first option we're supposed to pick, Dad's strictness. The strictness of my dad. He made me responsible. Let's begin the ritual. I need something that is important to you in order to call forth a guardian beast bonded with you. Something important? What about my water scooter? No, the good luck charm that I was literally just given, and that has only minutes or hours of connection to me personally. It's very important. It was your father's charm. How did you come to have it? It was a gift. Now take hold of the Summonite gem. Summonite received. A Summonite gem? What's that? The magical stone with which a summon beast is called forth. Focus your thoughts and wish for a guardian beast to aid you in battles. Yeah. Concentrate. Just a sec. Now that we are hopefully past the questiony bit, I can have my windows arranged a bit more neatly. Yes! Yeah! Now I will open the portal into the other world, using the words and methods of the ancients. Hear me, noble beast, and submit to my power. And now, shout thy name, the name of the new bond. Thy master shall be... Blobber! Yeah, it looks like we've succeeded. Is this... Whiston? Indeed it is. I recognize its smell. It's you! Bron, if you're here, then that only means one thing, that I've been summoned by a craft knight again. What's going on, Master? Who is he? And seeing as... Oh, no. Seeing as we are playing this on account of Brelix's suggestion, and Brelix is a bit of a troublemaker, a bit of a demon. Oh. This can be Brelix. Is it double L? That's actually a good question. Is it double L? I don't want to spell it wrong if we're going to be doing this. No, it's a single L. Done. Wow! That's amazing! You there! Wipe that foolish expression from your face. If your only desire is to stand and stare at me, then return to my world. Return you? Surely you aren't so ignorant as to be unaware of what I'm talking about. We're not sending you back to your world. We've rescued Brelix from Brazil? And when did you come to think so highly of yourself? I see you've changed as well. You must weigh 50 pounds more than the last time I saw you. Watch your tongue, beast. Why, Bron, are you trying to pick a fight with me? I don't care if you fight Bron or not, but I wish you'd at least explain who the hell you are. Is this really the Craft Knight who summoned me? Yep, it is. And this is not some sort of elaborate joke. No, but it's starting to feel like a bad dream. Enough. I'm returning to Silton at once. Cool it, Brelix. You're addressing the son of Shintetsu. Oh? What are you looking at? I've changed my mind. I'm going to be your partner. We're going to have fun, you and I. Again with that stupid expression. Why don't you understand my words? We have no time to waste. Take us to his workshop. Alright, follow me to the second floor. Brelix can be summoned. Talk to your guardian beast by pressing select. Let's go upstairs. Master will be waiting for us. And eventually, it'll be my own room. No, it's my workshop. If I was some stairs, where would I be? What am I supposed to make today? There are the stairs. Here you are. Only tournament entrants are allowed into the workshop on the second floor. And your workshop is here. Yes, Master. Wow! My own workshop? I hope you like it, because you're going to be working here day and night from now on. Are you kidding me? Don't you want to win the tournament? Don't you want to be a craft lord? Then stop complaining like a spoilt little brat. But, your mother agreed that you should live here during the tournament. The decision's already been made. Yes, Master. Why are you so depressed? You're following in your father's footsteps, just like you wanted. You should be proud, not sad. Yes, Master. Now it's time to teach you my secret technique of weapon forging. Seriously? Wow. Except that I don't got the time to teach you right now because I'm too busy. Oh, I understand. I'll let you know when I'm ready to start your lessons. You can hang around until then. Hey Brelix, what do you want? Let's go outside. A fine idea. It's been a long time since I saw Whiston. Too long, in fact. How about a stroll to the harbour, where we can enjoy the ocean breeze? Sounds good. That's a beautiful ship. No, Brelix, you're supposed to like trains. We'll get into trouble if we board it without permission. Perhaps we can ask after we get off the ship. Come on, let's go. Sigh. The breeze smells the same as it did 3 years ago. I never thought that I'd come back to Whiston. Brelix, you were Dad's guardian beast, weren't you? Do you think he was a good craft lord? You're asking about your father. As a craft lord or as a person? Don't worry. I'll tell you what Shintetsu and I accomplished and how skilled we were at it. Are you really going to tell me the whole story? You won't hear the entire tale until you're truly worthy of it, but I'll feed you bits and pieces as your skills improved. Ah, well thank you. If you're going to tell me the story, that means you're going to be my partner. So I thank you. Our conversations leave me both confused and intrigued. Both you and your father are easygoing people. Now, where should I start? Master said he was going to teach me a new technique before the first match. Do you want to go check with him? Sure. Let's go ask Master. We will also save. Come on, make the default yes game. But oh well. Can't fiddle with anything in the room that I can see. Yo, Blobber! Master, I was just coming to see you. The folks from Central Tower have arrived. Behave yourself. Hello! Greetings, I have a delivery for you. Here is your labyrinth key. Show this key to the guard on the first floor of the Central Tower and you can enter the labyrinth. I must get going. Excuse me now. This is the labyrinth key? The labyrinth under the Central Tower is a treasure mine for craft knights. If you're going to be a skilled craft knight, you're going to have to go find your own material. That's all I have to say. But I've heard that there are tons of summon creatures and stray summons protecting the Holy Spirit Barista from evil in the labyrinth. Isn't that right? Ooh, I'm a bit scared. A skilled craft knight needs to be a master at wielding weapons as well as making them. You've got to be able to handle 100 or even 200 strays by yourself. You've got to be kidding me! You're going to be a craft lord, guardian of the Holy Spirit Barista, right? Either way, if you ever end up becoming a craft lord, you'll be going to the shrine every month, located in the depths of the labyrinth. If you can't make it to the Holy Spirit, you'd be shamed as a craft lord. I guess you're right, Master. Anyway, the battle's already begun. Get on with it. Alright, let's begin. I, Master Bron, will teach you the techniques of crafting weapons. The very first weapon that you're going to craft is this. New technique received. Wow! I'm nervous. This will be my very first craft. Don't be so nervous. You've got Brelix to assist you. Don't tell me what to do. Now let's see if you remember the basics of making a weapon. I don't know anything. I don't remember anything. Ugh! What have you been listening to? I'll teach you once more. Yes, Master. Collect items that can be used as materials. Heat and smelt them using the forge, and separate them into the 4 kinds of mineral ore. Which one is the forge again? What the... Look, this is it. This here is the forge, this big thing you're staring at every day. Okay. He's really angry. I better watch what I say. Getting back to the subject, then use the right combination of ores for each weapon technique and combine them in the forge. Smite them into shape with your hammer to complete it. You've got that? Yes, I'll give it a shot, Master. First, go get yourself some materials. Go buy some iron ore at the item shop. Huh? Aren't we supposed to collect it from the labyrinth? That's correct. But, where are you going to head in there without any weapon? That would be very tough. You're not sure they should let someone who doesn't... I wasn't going to say no to what sounds like a tutorial, Decoy. So, you gotta make a weapon first. The biggest reason I told you to buy them is because iron ore is on sale today. I see. The price is 10 bohm for each. That's so cheap. Here's some cash. Now run off and buy as much as you can. There'll be hordes of bargain hunters out there for the sale. Hurry up and get yourself over there. Yes, Master! Hi, I'm Trish, the apprentice. I hope you'll be good friends with me. Heart, this forge is this big iron pot thing, right? We can decompose items into materials here. Okay. Where's the store? Water scooters are handy vehicles. They move swiftly over the water. If you want to ride one, just walk down a stairway near the waterway. But be careful, you can't climb out of the water unless there are stairs. If I was a shop, where would I be? Hey, Lamel. G'day, g'day. Do you know Master Kukrin, the Craft Lord of Ruby? She's beautiful and cool. I like her so much that she could ask me anything she wants. That looks vaguely store-like. But no. You really like the music? Everyone gets so starstruck when they talk about Sakuro or Kuren. But the only true craft lord is the late Master Shintetsu. He had style, looks. I'll be rooting for you because I know you'll become just like Shintetsu. Kato? Meow! Because of my job, I have to move from Whiston. I feel a great loss knowing that I can't bring my cat with me. I wonder if some kind person will take care of it. The drinks sold here taste great and have a recovery effect, but you cannot use them in combat. It's more like a victory treat. I'm here from Vance to restock on weapons to sell for my business. I'm trying to decide whether to go with the Silver Guild or the Gold Guild. I always eat here because they serve good food. You can get good drinks too. Use a weapon you are good at if you want to win the tournament, but some weapon types are weaker against others. So always check what your opponent uses. No, we're told to buy iron, not silt water. My mum promised she'd make us curry tomorrow. I'm so excited. My child has nagged me into preparing curry, so I promised that I would. But what? But what? But she's going to make stew instead? I want a kitty, but Mum won't let me. One cannot create a weapon in a day. It takes patience, persistence, effort to perfect this art. Have you seen a cat? I'm looking for one for my dear little granddaughter. There's one at the port. A young man at the port was looking for someone to take care of their cat? That's wonderful news! You're on tenterhooks about the cat subplot? That's wonderful news. I'll go look for this young man a little later. Take this as a token of my appreciation. It's a technique that I used back when I was a craft knight. We learnt fist. My husband loves to boast, but he's always scolded by Master Bron for his lack of patience. Maybe this one? Welcome to the shop. Do you have any iron ore? I'm sorry, we just sold out. Really? See the girl over there? I sold her everything that we had. What are we gonna do? We don't have enough to buy anything with the money that we have now. You've got no choice. Perhaps if you beg her, she'll sell us some. What should I do? Beg or forget it. I can't bring myself to. Well then, let's just ask her. Hey, I'm wondering if you wouldn't mind selling us some of the ore. What's this all of a sudden? Have I met you somewhere? Before? Oh yes, I remember now. You were at the opening ceremony. You're participating in the tournament as well. Yes. I'm just surprised that someone as spaced out as you had the guts to enter the tournament. What's that supposed to mean? Just like I said. And I'm not going to sell you the iron ore. It's your fault, Slowpoke. I don't have time to mess with you. I'm going to the labyrinth right now. See ya! What should we do now? Don't ask me, go ask Bron. He sent you here in the first place. Let's go discuss it with Master. We've failed in our first quest. The quest's to go get iron from the shop. What does Master have to say? He's not in the room anymore. Where the hell is he? Do you know? Are you Blobber? Nice to meet you. I'm Kaizo. You could say that I'm a rival of yours. This is my workshop. You're free to visit any time. Nope, no boss here. And we already checked out this one, but just double check. No. So... there is maybe a second stair thing here. Is this a different room? It's a room that's identical to my room, but doesn't have a save point. If I was boss... oh, come on. If I was boss, where would I be? No, come on, I'm not pressing left. Game. Game. Well, there's going to be some didn't, and I'm sorry. Is that going to fix the controller? Yes. Ah, there's boss. Hey, you're back. Did you get the materials? Actually... What? They were completely sold out to a mean girl? That's correct. She said, I can't believe someone as spaced out as you would enter the tournament, or something like that. I see, that's gonna have to be Sonari. Sonari? She's one of my apprentices at the Silver Guild, and is competing at the tournament. She's a contestant just like you. I told her about the sales as well. How come? Well, what do you expect? You aren't the only trainee here, and I have to be fair. You're right. She tends to be tough on others, so I can imagine that she picked on you. But don't you think she could have sold at least one? Nah, what she did was correct. You two are rivals. The battle has already begun. In and out of the arena. There's no use worrying about that now. You're gonna have to find your own materials in the labyrinth. But you told us it's too dangerous to go in there without a weapon. Can we at least borrow a shut your trap? If you ever want to be a craft lord, never say you're going to borrow a weapon that someone else has made to go hunting for materials. Besides, you already have the mightiest craft knight weapon of all. Your hammer, of course. But this is just the hammer we use for crafting. The hammer can forge not only a weapon, but also a man. Isn't that right, Brelix? Whatever. Alright, you all understand. Now get going. What? Hammer is now usable. Press A to use hammer. Ooh, and now it turns into like Mario and Luigi Super Saga? Okay, back to the tower and then inside the... inside the dungeon zone. The dungeon zone is open. I can't save. I can't save. Oh no, there we go. I was going to say I can't save anymore. It's just very, very picky suddenly about what counts as interacting with the save point. Hey there, you must be a craft knight. Is there something you'd like to know about combat? Support equipment, switching weapons... No thanks. It looks like you have a key. But why don't you have any weapon? The labyrinth is way too dangerous. I can't let you in unarmed, even if you are a candidate, escorted by a guardian beast. Come back after you're properly equipped. But I have a weapon. Where? This hammer. It's a smithy hammer. You need to take care of your tools. Weapons aren't the only things that this hammer can forge. It can forge a man. Did that work? You've got guts, kid. Those are bold words. Well, if you're willing to go, I've got no right to stop you. Go show us how far you can go with just a hammer. Critical persuasion success? Yes, sir! Don't worry, if something happens, we'll tell your folks that you died bravely. What? What's that strange-looking panel down there? It must be the teleporter. But I don't think it's usable just yet. Oh, rival girl. You don't get it, do you? I won't give you any of my ore. I never told you to give it to me, and my name is Blobber. So, you're just going into the labyrinth with only a hammer? Whose fault do you think that is? I couldn't make a weapon because I didn't have any iron. Are you trying to tell me that all of this is my fault? Are you crazy? Crazy like a fox? Well, if you're that determined to get some materials, it might help. I'll give you a quiz, and if you answer correctly, I'll give you the material I found earlier. Wait, don't just make things up. Now, you don't have to thank me. Here's the first question. A female craft knight is greater than a male one. True or false? What kind of question is that? This isn't a quiz. Wrong. A female one is better. Game over. No presents for the loser. See ya. She hammered you pretty bad, didn't she? You could have helped instead of just watching. Why should I? I've no interest whatsoever in rugrats like you. You'd gotta be at least as hot as Kurin if you want my help. Kurin? I only know her by name, but you're talking about her, the Craft Lord of Ruby? Yep, I remember she used to be a tomboy just like Sonari. Anyway, let's just forget about it and move on before anything else happens. Got a band-aid. Ooh. Okay, we got a lot of... There's a lot of wind-up time on your swings. Is B block? Yes. Good job. Battle results. 20 experience, 2 monies. And a bonus of 3 for reasons unknown. Okay, Ooze 2 defeated. 40 experience. Level up, level up. Blobber has leveled up. Allocate your ability points to attack, defense, or agility. But I can't do health? It looks like health is automatic, and I just get to pick where the 1 extra point goes. Well then, pick defense. Item retrieval. Bottomless cup. Bottomless cup. Alright. Yeah, it makes me think of the Tales games a bit, except that it's only us so far. Huh? Sonari? Watch out, she might chew you up again. You think double tapping makes me run in combat? Sure. She seems a bit different though, somehow more gentle. Who's there? Ah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you or anything. I don't mind. This place isn't mine. I can't tell you to leave. Huh, thanks. Look how beautiful this place is. You can see straight to the ocean. It's like an undersea observatory. My sister took me to this place a few years ago. I always wanted to come back. I wanted to make it here without her help. That's why this place is special to me. Every time I come, I feel like I'm getting closer to her. You love your sister, don't you? I do. Well, we've chatted long enough. I should get going. She doesn't sound that bad. Beats me. Okay, let's try Amel's. Yes. But you do a weird running stop. Get the treasure. Iron ore. That should be enough materials for now. Maybe I should go back and start making a weapon. Come on. Item get bottomless cup. Victory! Though we're getting perilously low on health. If we have infinite bottomless cups, could we use them to hold an infinitely large body of water? Presumably even one would do. Oh wow, we can jump. But there's no duck. Double down does a bit of a backdash though. It's pretty perfect for getting a little bit of spacing. You've retrieved bottomless cup. Okay, now the cups are materials. The band-aid is a potion. Ow. Okay, and then there was one. But we've only got 4 health. Level up, level up. Do we full heal on a level up? Let's go with a defense. We do not full heal on a level up. Save. This raises the new and interesting question of how do we heal other than with band-aids. Go talk to boss. What's up? You got something you want to ask? Okay, no, we don't talk to you again. Maybe we actually just get on with making a weapon. Use all 4 bottomless cups. Okay, how do we activate it? Let's try the iron ore as well, then. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. You want me to do create weapon? New technique? Novice Kniff. Well, because the way they described it, Decoy, is that you grab the ores, you turn the ores into something, and then you turn those refined ores into a weapon. Basic multi-purpose knife. You don't have enough materials. It's finished! That's just about right. So, you've completed your first piece. Master? Let me take a look. I guess this'll pass. Well done. Come on, we both know that you couldn't have done it without me. Shut your trap, Brelix. You are slacking. If you'd helped out for real, we'd have a much better piece. Shut up. Cut me some slack. It's been so long since the last time that I'm a little rusty. Well, well, well. I should have known it was Blobber making all the noise. What? You took all this time to make your first weapon? Well, excuse me, princess. There's nothing wrong, but you're such a slowpoke. Do you think you can win with this kind of pace? Cut it out, you two. Yes, master. I guess that was unladylike of me. Blobber is a bad influence. Me? You two. When I say stop, stop. Yes, sir. Hello? Hello? Sorry to bother you, but what do you want? I'm here to deliver the notice for Blobber's first round of the tournament. What do I do? Don't just stand there. Accept it. Yes, here you are. Match Notice 1. Your opponent for the first round is Shaves from the Gold Guild. You can reach the battle arena from the first floor of the central tower. Speak to the official at the end of the hallway and he'll guide you through the tournament. Oh, there's something else to remember. Only one weapon is allowed to be used in the tournament. Please come equipped with your favorite weapon. Good luck. Shaves, huh? Well, good luck. Do your best. What is Shaves like? He's not that strong of an opponent, but with the weapon you have now, it will be tough. I'll teach you one more technique. You're mighty generous today, master. Do we want drill, fist, spear, or axe? Spear. When you're ready, head to the arena on the first floor. Go show 'em what you're made of. I'm getting a bit nervous. Come on, shape it up, look alive. Yeah, you're right. I'm counting on you, Brelix. Can we also make the spear now? You don't have enough materials. Big sad. And I'm not cannibalizing our bandage. Make a save. Okay. Head back to the tournament tower. Huh? What brings you here, Mum? Just checking in to see how you're doing. It looks like you've decided on a partner. It's been a long time since we last met, Lady Amorous. Oh my, it's you, Brelix. Looking after Blobber will be a handful, but I'm counting on you. Want to say something? You've been arrogant until just now. What's that? Smack! Ow, what was that for? Shut up! What's the matter? Excuse me, it was nothing special. Darn it. I can feel that things are gradually getting serious. Hang in there, Blobber. Sure. Okay, so Brelix has a crush on our mum. As far as we can tell. You're from the Silver Guild? You need a weapon. Return here once you're properly equipped. Is the answer that I need to equip our new... Yes. I equip our knife. The next tournament battle is about to begin. Are you ready? Yes. We will now commence the 4th round of the tournament. The drill that pierces the heavens. Damn, he's big. I didn't expect him to be so huge. Master Bronze said that this person wasn't that strong. But that's got to be a lie. What am I supposed to do? Hey, will you be summoning your guardian beast? I don't need one. I can handle this by myself. Why, you... Brelix? Alright, are you both ready? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. As Craft Knights of Wiston, fight with honor and dignity. The 4th round of the tournament, Chavez against Blobber. Ready? Begin! Oh my god, he's gigantic. And it doesn't even give me a complimentary full heal before fighting him. Game over. Brutal. Okay, I guess we better use our bandage. The bed heals? They haven't taught us that. Okay. I get to save my band-aid for later. Okay, so same story. Brelix has got a crush on our mum. And then we head to the tower. We equip our sword, well, our Nif. Do I have anything else? No. Okay. Attempt 2. Fight. Oh my god, his range is insane. Okay, but we can block to convert it into at least 1 damage. Oh, can we use our band-aid mid-fight? No. It looks like there's some sort of health of your weapon bar at the bottom, so maybe you can win by making the opponent run out of weapon durability. This time we'll also make a save in the tower so we don't have to deal with Brelix having a crush on our mum for the 3rd time. Yes, let him break his sword on our face. So, Brelix has a crush on our mum for the 3rd time. I think you also get different rewards for the battles if your weapon break. But your memory is a bit hazy. It's been a while since you played it. Oh yes, I haven't actually equipped our dagger. We can use Enchant Flare with Brelix. Can we equip Band-Aid? No. This cannot be used here. You're from the guild. Can you equip the skill you got for Cat Quest? He taught us another weapon, I thought. And we don't have the ingredients for making more weapon. We will now commence the 4th round of the tournament. Talkie, 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 talkie. Hurry up. Ah, we now have a new thing to do with our... How do we do it, though? Okay. I really want jump attack to work, but jump attack just seems really bad against this guy. there anything else? No, there's not anything else. So I've just got to get a lot quicker at knowing when to press B, seems to be the answer. Yeah, we can get our weapon durability to death. We've got the best summon. Yes, we followed your instructions, Brelix. We have gotten Brelix our summon. With our new save point, we won't have to put up with Brelix having a crush on Mum again. Instead, we can go straight to the fight. Once we remember to change our weapon. Yeah, we almost broke the enemy weapon. Okay. Blah 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 blah. They should let you skip the cutscene crap and put the save on the correct side of it, but whatever. Oh no, I haven't got the power thing equipped now. I didn't save that change. Too slow. I pressed guard. So did I then. I don't think I've got any hope of blocking him. You really don't want a sword to break weapons? They really haven't really taught us almost anything, Brelix, in fairness. So far it has been, here are the steps to make a weapon. We made our first weapon, and now here is the first fight immediately following that. So maybe there's some sort of rock, paper, scissors. Like spear is good against sword is good against axe. That would be very, that would be very Fire Emblem. But they definitely haven't instructed us in that yet. What we should do is make sure to equip this again. And our dagger. And then we'll save this so that we don't have to do this every single time. No, Bandage... We tried looking at making Bandage go in thing, and it just doesn't let us. See, it's only got use and throw away. So... Speedy, speedy. Blah, 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 blah. Talk, 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 talk. Okay. Power up. God damn it. There we go. Okay, so Brelix gives us firepower. Bullshit. You'd think that if he has the bigger weapon, I should at least have the faster attack animation. Okay, we only use the fire only lasts a certain amount of time or a certain number of attacks. But at the moment, I'm definitely going to run out of... I'm going to run out of weapon durability before he runs out of health. Yeah. There's no way to win then. He just... Even if I do a hit where he isn't blocking, he loses less health than I lose durability. That's insane. Are we meant to have made a different weapon? Maybe we're meant to have made a different weapon. Can we go get more stuff? Seems crazy that you would already been expected to do more grinding, but... Killing these is a lot faster now. That's nice. Level up, level up. But it didn't give me the pick where you want to put your stats thing? Maybe you only get stats on certain levels? Durability is... Yeah, at least we don't have to run away to repair between fights for anything other than our health. But weapon health restores. They also don't seem to be giving us more goodies, right? We are getting experience from this. But it's not giving us more bottomless cup things that we can melt down to make more... to make another weapon, maybe. Can we go deeper? Maybe we needed to go deeper. You're pretty sure we can make new weapons before Shards? There was no more ingredients, Brelix. We made the dagger, and then it says we don't have enough to make the other thing that we know how to make. New enemy. Pumpkinhead. We could disassemble our little knife. Okay, here we go. Level up where we get stats again. Attack. But it wasn't any stuff, and I can't... There's no further to proceed here. It seems to be blocked off by water. Ah, there are stairs. We can hop on our water scooter. Which we had not used yet. Ooh, and another new enemy. Pink floating onion, wearing a sumo belt that does flamethrower. So I didn't explore the... No, the story... The girl had a little talk with me, and then it was, like, implied that we should just go back upstairs and make our first weapon, Bralex. Storyline stuff happened. It made it seem like we were supposed to go make a weapon. If we were supposed to do more, then that was poor signaling on the game's part. They shouldn't have put the little speech with getting to the girl until you're at the end of this, however much of the dungeon you can currently do. There we go, a bottomless cup. We fighting an Aegislash? Yes. Can I use this every fight? Or is it only going to be once per dungeon? It looks like it used up a gold thing on the end. The dungeon crawling makes you want to play Reciteer. Don't do it. Don't give in. Mystic Ore. I feel like we should go back and heal now. Okay, let's head back. Uh-oh. Too slow. We did take one serious hit. Second Mystic Ore. They also haven't taught us if it's possible to run from these fights. Bit silly that there's monsters on the water when you're on your water scooter. I don't know that I love that. Level up, level up. Run towards the edge of the battle and eventually you run away. Okay. All the way back to the start. Another bottomless cup. Now, let's check out the teleporter. My hope is that the teleporter takes us back to our room. No. No, it does not. Well, walk back to our room the long way. And see if we have enough to make the spear. But first let's heal. We have no weapons. Okay, there we go. So you want me to tell you what each strengths and weaknesses are? Each weapons? No, let me struggle for a while. Let's make the spear. We don't have enough fire and enough green barrels? Okay, so we need to grind up 5 more fires and 5 more greened barrels. Go do more grind, says the game. Can do. Do you think there's an NPC around who explains them? Not that we've run into, but we didn't literally go and talk to everyone. Like, we haven't been to that house because we didn't use the jet ski out here. So it could be... wait, I should save first in here, in case we die. Okay. Right, on that little platform there, we had the storyline talk with the girl. And so we got this far through the dungeon and then went back because it seemed like it wanted us to. Mystic ore? I don't really see a lot of reason for going extra deeper in when these enemies are kind of troublesome enough as is. And it just sort of runs the risk of us getting too far away from the dungeon door where I die on the way back. Always attack. So we'll treat this as our space in which to grind, at least until these become so unfrightening that it doesn't feel worth it anymore. You think we also unlocked an offensive spell? Maybe. Have a look. Flare Burst. This cannot be used here. We can equip Ember? Relics has learned Ember. Okay, he becomes a flame wall. We still haven't learnt what... No, I can only do it once, though. We've done it now once, and now we're never allowed to use Ember again. That is, a little bit miserly. Another bottomless cup. Another item to disassemble. Sumo Onion defeated. Toy Ring. Maybe like 2 more of those fights against some real opponents and then go heal and disassemble. Okay, didn't even get a hit in. It's all over, so you'll say one thing. There is barrel grinding in this game. Level up, level up. Brelix has leveled up and learned Healing Spell. Can we use it outside of... Oh wow, it's got 1 energy. I mean, it does give us a way of lasting longer here in the dungeon, so I shouldn't complain about it being very, very limited. You recommend save stating before I do the barrels? The barrels haven't done anything other than given us cups so far. And this feels like the better kind of grinding so far, because you actually get experience. Yes, the barrels can give us the items, but I'm also interested in upping our raw attack stat and raw defense stat. You don't think they're legally allowed to release a game without grinding? The VN type ones, Brelix. Oh no, sorry, Hi-Fi Panda. The ones that don't have gameplay at all. That are just story. Okay, we're getting very good at murdering the pumpkins. It's another Aegis Slash. No gameplay at all, just story. I can take this Metal Gear slander. Okay. Seeing as we actually have the heal spell now, I kind of feel like moving further forwards is maybe viable. So let's see if we can actually move forwards. Brelix's barrel grinding does not pay off. It has a greater quantity of cutscenes. 2 has a greater ratio of cutscenes to gameplay. That's probably a question of how good you are at playing it. Downstairs or this door? We cannot do any... Oh no, we can do something to the door. The door has a treasure. Iron ore. And then downstairs, there's a teleporter and a person. Hello, person. What does the person have to tell us? People who make shooter games don't even know how to disassemble a gun. They only need to know the reload animation. How do I get up? I don't see a stairway. Am I missing something? Ah, there's a down here. But I wanted to talk to the person with the teleporter. I guess we have to walk around. Broken fan. Okay, teleporter and person. The lower levels are inaccessible because the ceiling caved in from earthquakes. If you'd like to get out quickly, use the teleporter, the green thing next to me. Do you know how to use it? No. I'll explain. Pay attention. There are green panels like this throughout the labyrinth. You can use them to instantly teleport to other locations. To use the teleporter, you actually have to go and smack it once with your hammer. Then you'll be able to teleport to any of the devices you've smacked with your hammer. Stand on top of it and press the A button to bring up a list of floors, then select the one you want to go to. There are also recovery devices placed around the labyrinth. They look like blue triangles. They recover your health and are very handy. Keep an eye out for them. So bonk it. And then this takes me back to the start, so we can go heal. Yeah. Okay. Go heal. Heal. Disassemble the stuff we've got. See if we can make a spear. No, 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 not the band-aid. Toy ring is attack? But it is disassemblable. And the sandals also... Can I equip these? You can't change equipment now. Okay, I can equip the toy ring. These are weapon slots. Okay, so you could have more than one weapon at once. But that means that there's no use having multiple personably equipped other thing unless he can have one? Brelix can have one. Brelix can have a band-aid, but I'm not allowed a band-aid. Anyway, now that we disassembled another iron ore, we have enough to make the spear. Spear received. Lose 20 agility. A simple spear for beginners. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's got more attack than the knife. More attack, more defense, less agility, and more durability. What about the punching weapon? I don't think we have enough stuff. Yeah, I don't have enough stuff. Building the spear has absorbed all of our fire type. Crafting base material thing. Alright. No, I want to go learn the moves with it first in the dungeon. We'll do one more dungeon dig with our new weapon so that I can learn it. Like, I don't even know how to swap into that weapon at the moment. So at least doing that seems sensible. Okay. Ooh, spear has amazing range. But it... Oh no, it does have a... I was going to be... What is the... Because if you did down an attack with the sword, it did a poke, but this thing's default thing is poke. So instead, its poke is air poke. And you twirl is what you do if you use it as an air attack. Okay. Then maybe we will have a go at beating up big guy. And then let us out the menu, please. So we've seen this about a bajillion times. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, you can only have one weapon. Okay, we'll lose the knife. We will only use spear. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Actually, his giant cleaver has approximately the same range as our spear, which is a bit worrying. Let's try Brelix's fireball. Oh, I thought it... I'd misunderstood. I thought it casts it in place. It totally doesn't. It actually pushes Brelix just in front of you, and you can move around with him. Heal! Go away. Re-enchant, and we're out of energy, no more spells. Okay. First fight win. Level up, level up. Relics level up. Only attack. We don't need to do this. I did it! I won! I'm not surprised that you won your first battle, but I suppose you deserve a little praise. But you can break enemy weapons and they give you a special ore. Damn it. This fight is no contest. What? Neither the quality of his weapon nor his skill to handle it let him win this fight. It was all because of Brelix. No contest! Silence, Craft Knight Chavez. What? Have you forgotten the Craft Knight Code, the 3 tenets? A sword is not strength, a sword is not skill, a sword is not fellowship. Recite the words and think where you have gone wrong. Alright, I managed to win our first battle. I'm feeling good. I see. Yo, Blobber! You here? Yes, Master. Hey there, I heard you won the first battle. Yep. Are we celebrating by any chance? Don't be a fool. You've only won the first round. Aww. Besides, others around you are waiting to compete. Most of them won't make it past the first round. And even if there were to win, there can only be one champion. If you're gonna become a craft lord, learn to watch your surroundings. Think outside your shell. With that said, you deserve your celebration today for winning your first battle. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Master. Alright, I guess I'll go for a walk. Where should I go? No, let's walk with Brelix. Let's go to the harbour. Sure. What's up, Brelix? Aren't you happy that we won our first battle? You could at least congratulate me, Brelix. Amel did. What are you talking about? Of course we won. You know that I'm the reason we won, don't you? Let me set you straight. Your father, Shintetsu, never asked me to praise him. Even when he defeated enemies several times bigger than himself, not once did he ask that. That's because my dad was... He was a craft lord? Listen, your father was also an apprentice when he started out. So weak that I couldn't stand him. To be honest, even weaker than you. Really? His sword skills, yes, but he had a strong spirit. He used to glare at me and, well, never mind. My dad glared at you? What happened then? Shut up! I take it back. No fair. Now, cut it out. Anyway, you've done a good job today. Let me go to sleep. Start day 2. Sonari's match was great. She knows how to swing a sword better than most guys do. Debatable. Someone set a new record for the fastest time ever. I've got to say focused. There you are, Blobber. Come with me. But, Master Bron? You've got work to do, of course. Noisy children. Quit bothering me when I'm working, Brelix. You call that work? Well, that explains a lot. Cut it out, the two of you. Indeed, I don't have the time to put your beast in his place. We've got to go. So, where are we going and what are we going to do? Didn't I tell you? We're headed for Vance. I'm personally delivering some weapons that were crafted by me, the Silver Master. Vance? So we're sailing across the sea? That's right. I've got my ship ready. I need your help. Follow me to the harbour. Yes, Master Bron. Come on, Brelix. Fine, fine. Save. We know where the harbour is. Should be easy enough. There you are. Hurry up and climb aboard. This, it might be... I had no idea Bron owned a seaworthy vessel. Should we apologise to him? Of course not, you fool. It's better to say nothing. You're right. Sorry, Master. What are you and your beast yakking about? Nothing! Are you sure? Climb aboard. Vance Cape. Good. Do you want to take this to the weapon shop for me? Yes, Master. I'll meet you there. Guild delivery received. Could you tell me where to find the... Ugh, he's already gone. Brelix, do you know where the weapon shop is? What need would I have of such trivial knowledge? So you don't know either. That's alright. We'll just look around until we find it. We're in Snow City. Welcome to Vance, home of the beautiful Cape Lighthouse. Unfortunately, it's closed at the moment. Care to see our beautiful Waffle House instead? Merchants are heavily taxed, but it's the only income we have. Guardian beasts can't return home when they're separated from their summoners. That kind of beast is called a stray. It's very important for Whiston to choose a new craft lord. A city without an army, the protection of craft lords is vitally important. Actually, there is someone over here. I have a friend in Whiston who's some kind of odd fellow. He loves gardening, and I don't mean that he loves it. I mean he loves it. I've been using all of my vacation days to attend the tournament in Whiston. The sound of clashing steel is the most beautiful sound in the world. No, there doesn't seem to be anything up here. Hello, I'm delivering a package from the Silver Guild on behalf of Master Bron. Thanks, man. Wait here for a sec while I check out his latest masterpieces. Package delivered. What took you so long? Did you forget why we came here? You didn't tell me where the shop was, Master, and I had to find it myself. I didn't? Could you two keep it down? Sorry. He's examining the weapons. Perhaps one day he'll look at some of mine. Alright, your work is awesome as always, Bron. How else am I going to make a living in the City of Swords? Here's your payment. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. You can always count on my work, of course, but there are rumours that weapons from Whiston haven't been up to their usual standards. Oh, don't you worry, the weapons of the Silver Guild will always meet anyone's standards. Oh, with weapons like these, I've no reason to doubt you. Okay, we're done here. Are you ready to head home? But I'd want to explore. Okay, I'll wait for you at the ship. 9 out of 10 weapons sold in this town are from the Gold Guild. You're from Whiston? You should be grateful. The weapons of Whiston fetch higher prices here than anywhere else. Thank you for your work. See, okay, I was wondering if we could actually buy anything while we're here, but no. When I was a kid, Vance was practically a ghost town, but now it's a thriving community. See the shop there? That's where my friends and I built the best fort ever. I've come here on business from the distant city of Sagent. It was tougher for merchants there than it is here, as hard as that is to believe. That looks like a bank? The town of Vance was founded by Venice, the Knight of the Cape. Are you here to shop or to sell? Winter comes early in this town because of the currents of cold air that blow in from the Cape. We can have some more band-aids, a mineral ring. No, we can't actually have a mineral ring. We're too poor. We get to have nothing. Wow. My husband isn't going into hibernation. It's just his latest pathetic excuse to avoid working. I'm so tired. I'm falling asleep on my feet. Does that mean that I'm about to hibernate? And actually, it looked like there was more of the back of the house. There is, but nothing that we can take. I see seashells, clams, mussels, clams and mussels. I don't know what's better, clams or mussels, so I eat lots of both. I heard that Venice, the founder of Vance, has forgiven Pulkoda the giant, his infamous nemesis. Unfortunately, Pulkoda has resumed his violent ways. The lighthouse used to be his prison. You're from Whiston, aren't you? Did you know that one of Master Craftlords lives here in Vance? He's the Craftlord of Jade, Master Uksaka. Nah, just lots of empty rooms and houses. No one's allowed into the lighthouse, I'm sorry. I don't know why, and it's not my business to know. But it is my business to kick the butt of anyone who wants to know why. So maybe once we do more story... And with that, I think we've fully explored this space, aside from talking to you. Vance has products from the most far-flung regions of the known world. The swords of Wisteria, the seafood of Murana. Isn't it great? Okay, talk to boss man. You're back. Am I late? Let's set sail. Back in Whiston. Thank you for making this journey with me. Isn't there someone you forgot to thank? Why yes, thank you very much, Blobber. That's not who I meant, says Brelix. Here's a new technique for all your efforts. Thank you, Master. What kind of weapon is it? A weapon that needs a great name. I call it the Iron Saber. That is good. Alright, I'll be going back. You'll pay for this slight brawn, says Brelix. Blobber! Yes? I have something to tell you. What is it? Congratulations, you passed the first round. I'm glad to meet you. I'm Nigel, and I represent the Gold Guild. You should know that all of us at the Gold Guild were impressed with your work. So impressed that we want you to work for us, starting immediately. Are you serious? We suspected that you might come... or need some time to consider our offer, but in the meantime, I'd like to purchase your weapons. I assume you have something worth selling. You want to buy my weapons? Why, yes I do. I'm honored. Sure. I'll sell you some of my weapons. Thank you very much. We would like to make you to make 10 Iron Sabers. It's such a good name, by the way. We'll pay you 500 for each. For a total of 5,000. So, we have a deal. Now, if you excuse me, I have other business to attend to. But I'll return when you're finished. See you soon! My first order. I can't believe it. I have to do my best. Indeed. How industrious of us. So, I guess we should go find out what ingredients the saber needs, so that we can work out how much we need to grind up 10 of them. It needs 8 fire, 10 green barrels. So we need 100 green barrels and 80 fire. That's no small amount of grinding, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Let's see if now that we've beaten the first fight, the guy that was in our way here. Yep, he's out of the way now, so we can proceed further down the dungeon. Storyline girl. Hey, Blobber. Congratulations, your match was great. Oh, of course it was. I had a question. Were you approached by a man from the Gold Guild? Yeah, he approached you too, eh? Are you gonna sell him something? Well, yes. Of course, don't you think it's a good opportunity? Think about it, you're in the middle of the tournament. And you want to drop out to sell a handful of swords to a stranger? Have you forgotten why you entered? Of course not, though it's none of my business. Are you going to accept the offer? We already have. I told them what I'm going to do, but maybe I should change my mind. Do I have to make up my mind right here and now? Of course, indecision is weakness. Alright, I've decided. I will accept his offer. I better get started if I'm going to forge 10 iron sabers. How do you use the healing spot? Okay, you just hop on. And use A. Aegis / defeated. Or get. GG. Many a pumpkin defeated. Matchbox, matchbox. Oh, new enemy. Flying gunman? But up spear gets him. Okay. We can also go back to having 2 weapons so I don't get stuck like I just did with not having a close range weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more used to changing between them. Portable canteen received. Sweet, a water bottle. A water bottle. Downstairs. Do you suppose a non-portable canteen? Yes. Like a tuck shop, decoy. I don't know about where you are, but here it also means like a place that sells food. Yeah. Goodies. Nothing in... You'd be very surprised to find one in a chest. It's Dragon Ball Z style. Oop, I let it get too close. Alright. Matchbox received. Nothing there. Sucks to be you, Aegislash. Another Mystic Ore. We need about 20 of them based off our old numbers. We're up to 2. So we still need 18. Matchbox. An Aegislash. Punished for my greed. Hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening. They're just always getting hammered. Why did we name him after Brelix? Because Brelix is who put us onto this game. Another matchbox. A man of uncommon taste. A man of commonly weeb taste, more like. Okay. That was one. Very good. You think many weebs have never heard of this game? Even more attack, always more attack. I meant more in that ever so many of the games that he suggests are weeby. Oh, save. Save, save. Go. Weeblix swings that way. Yes. Bottomless cup. Flamethrower Man absolutely destroyed. The Japanese are just superior, says Relics. Heal. This looks like a door, but we can't seemingly open it. Back off. Good. We've learnt the timing and spacing on flying Geodude with gun. Aegis Slash. Oh, I got greedy. Another Mystic Ore. We only need 17 more. Oof. Yeah. We have full control over this. We can jump, we can swing our sword, we can cast magic spell things, and we can block. Oh, we've reached the new you can't proceed further. But they're so rude that they don't have a teleport thing here. Boo! Bad design. Back off. Back off. Back off. There should absolutely be a teleport there. We defeat another Aegis Slash. 16 more ores needed. We're using a spear. I also have a little dagger, a knife, but the knife does less damage and has less range. So there seems to be very little reason to use the knife. You could tell us something about poor design after you've worked your way through 6 of the fan ROMs? Do you have any that you can actually recommend, Hi-Fi Panda? Spearcore, not Swordcraft. Wait, I can't go back? I'm surprised that diagonal hit the floating onion, but I'll take it. Get another matchbox. Is this the way I came up or not? Back up. Don't get shot by flying Geodude. Yes, yes it was. But now we know that we should be able to use the doors, we just have to rub ourselves against them properly. Martial ore. Martial ore. Small tinder. Small tinder. Coffee mug. Uranium is good. 8 out of 10. Nice design, although much smaller than the real games. It mostly has fake mons and a mix of much better than real mons. So just like upping the stats of some of the normal mons. Small faucet. Band-aid. Martial ore. Martial ore. Martial ore. Can we find out what these things yield by looking at them? No, no we can't. Do we have a limit of how much we can hold? Not as far as we can tell. No, you mean how the stats are balanced? Is this a world-building game? No. Despite having constant references to being a craft master, there is no mining or crafting. Well, there is crafting. We make swords, but... yeah, there's axe, there's fist, and there's some sort of drill thing. De Bruyage. But we, up to this point, haven't had enough ingredients to make any. Level up, level up. Brelix learned Astral something? Astral Guard. Boosts your defense for a while. No, don't let the flying onion start its flamethrower. Now you see why he likes it? Is he obsessed with drills and I didn't know? Matchbox. Matchbox. Drills are amazing. Band-aid. Band-aid. Oh, almost flawless Aegislash. 1 damage taken by blocking 1 attack. Boo hiss. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's melt down what we have and see if the other ones that the other new type of ingredient that we've never had before yields more than the basic ore thing. And yeah, maybe we could make the other things as well, but for the moment, let's disassemble these. 40! Alright. The canteens are also worth a lot of fire. Coffee mug is worth some blue circles. The faucet is worth a larger number of blue circles. The martial ore is worth a horrendous amount of everything. The matchboxes are worth only fire. 5-element crafting, is this actually a Wuxia game? Even more reason why Brelix would like it. His weebness is exceeded only by his Wuxia-ness. Okay, weapon. No. Create weapon. I don't know any axe designs, and I don't know any drill designs. Let's see if we can make 10 of these fancy swords, like we were told to. One. Two. But it didn't make a... It didn't make an iron saber, it made an aqua saber. Huh? Okay, that one was normal. Oh, you can modify them. So, like, if I go here, we can enhance the spear with an element? No. And there's something that I haven't understood about how we did that. Anyway, we were meant to make, what, 10 of these? So, 3... 4... 5... The water sword seems strong. Well, I wasn't impressed by basic knife, but we'll give it a go. 6... 7... 8. We're going to be 1 short, because I don't have enough green barrel things. 9. So we have to go back and do a little bit more grinding. We can equip our new sword. The water version does like a quarter more damage, but only slightly raised defense and has marginally increased durability. Save. Let's go do just enough grinding to make that 10th sword. We also don't know where we're meant to deliver it. Like, how do I find Mr. Leader of the Gold Guild again? No idea. We haven't found the Gold Guild building. Come on, I pressed double down, game. Thank you. Sadly, the chests do not respawn. Let's try out our new sword. It does splashy, splashy special effects. Okay, back to our favorite spear. Mystic ore. Like 3 of those and we can leave. Geodude seems somewhat weak to a water sword. Matchbox, but that's not the right kind of ingredient. Matchbox gives us fire, and we need green barrels. Very good. No item out of it, sadly. Come on, I only need 2 more and then we're allowed to leave. There we go, 1 more. Flawless. Geodude must be the first priority. Come on, we only need 1 more. Sadly not worth any item. Can we get an Aegis Slash? They tend to always have items. Oop. Nah. Got briefly stuck. And justly punished. Pumpkins are almost never worth anything. Yeah. It's the Aegis Slash that we want. Good. It's not giving us another Aegis Slash. Level up, level up. Attack. The best defense is to have already killed your opposition. Second level up? Oh, for Relics. Sure. Come on, we just want one Aegis Slash, then we can finish this little bit of grinding. Yes! There we go. Okay, we should be allowed out. Fire's what we want to melt the steely ones. Okay, back to our room. Melt down the stuff, build the 10th sword, and then we will call that there for the segment, I think. Where are the... What? Where are the other items? Where are the other items? No, what the hell? What? We will go grind for one more thing, but that feels bugged. Right, the only things we have... Band-Aid, Toy Ring, Sandal. Back to level 3. No, back to level 6. Matchbox, but that matchbox doesn't do. We need green. Matchbox does red. Okay, Aegislash. These things always give an ore. Mystic Ore. Item retrieval. But then it's not here. Okay, I'm going to take that as being the game is stopping us from grinding more of these because it doesn't want us to make... It doesn't want us to make the 10th sword. No, Boogie. The way that it works is it adds those items here, and then we take them to our forge and disassemble them. They should be here. It's not like they're anywhere else. Yeah, so I'm going to take that as being the game literally, like, it didn't want us to complete the Make 10 Swords mission. So it stops you being able to grind up more to be able to do that, so that when we go talk to the gold guy, we are forced to say, no, I'm not doing your quest. That's what I'm taking this to mean. But we will find out about that next time. See you then.